Yo, 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 what is going on? Y'all already know what time it is. Time for one of my favorite games in Helldivers, too. And just in case you're curious of how much time I've played into this game, every war bond has been unlocked. Let's see. Nearly every gun is unlocked. You know, got my nice little pen, got my tenderizer, my favorite gun, the counter sniper. You know, if we were to go on over to the ship stratagems, you would see that everything is unlocked. And from the ship modules, everything is unlocked. And if you really want to know how down we get with this game, me and my boys, we play. Let's see. I believe there is a character. Oh, career, yeah. 190,000 kills, people. We be out here playing. We are at a level 150. Guns, armors, helmets, capes, you name it, pretty much got it. Don't really buy all the armors because I like to stick to my light armor. But yeah, if you're in my channel, you're following me on my Twitter at the Black Bureau, you're following Black Bond, you are over at the Discord, you are welcome to come join us and play Helldivers anytime we're playing and not stomping around on Battle Mix or anything like that. But today, what I want to talk to you about is simple because we got a lot to talk about. Oh, hold up. Oh no, we're still good. So,
Keep killing those squids, Helldiver.
it's pretty crazy right now that we are in a time and an era where Sony, the great Sony, has decided that they're going to put Helldivers on the Xbox. Not just PC day one, but a Sony published title, a Sony owned game, an IP that Sony owns, that they are not contractually obligated to put on to another platform by an entity, the strongest entity out there, known as the MLB, Major League Baseball Association, is actively spending their time and resources with Nixxes, the team that they use to port their games to PC. Instead of them using this team to port this rubber band engined game, let's be real, people, the engine is trash, could be a lot better. Instead of telling them to focus their time, energy, and resources to port this game onto a more stable energy, they wasted their time, energy, and resources to put this game on a platform where people don't even buy games. That's right. Helldivers 2 is not on Game Pass. Helldivers 2 is coming retail to the Series S and the Series X next month, August 26th. Remarkably, the same day that Gears of War 5 or Gears of War Reloaded is to come to the PlayStation 5. And Sony has gone on to say, via Helldivers 2 game director Mikael Eriksson, that we know gamers have been asking for this for some time. We're so excited to bring some more Helldivers into our game, he said. We have so much more in store for the future months and years, and more players we have, the more stories we can tell. The fight for Super Earth has just begun. Crossplay on all platforms has been confirmed, which means PC, PlayStation, and Xbox gamers will be able to play together. And while the numbers on Steam, which Valve have made public, remain healthy year in and year out, even going from record-breaking, the Xbox numbers will no doubt boost the player pool even further. This on the heels of, Microsoft cutting 9,000 people. This, to me, is absolute insanity. Let the coping, the seething, the damage control, the Porter Rock videos, let it all begin. Because, I've been having a good week, people. I've been having a good week. There's a lot of drama going on in this community. drama with layoffs, drama with Microsoft, axing 9,000 people, drama with the Xbox pretty much being a dead brand, drama with PlayStation not doing anything, drama with Kid Smooth having a meltdown, drama with Jack Move Johnny having a mental breakdown, and what's even crazier is Jack Move is going through some troubled times. He's going through some, I don't know, I wouldn't call it like mental illness, but I'd say some mental turmoil, some mental fatigue. And the crazy thing is, like Etika, the community doesn't seem to be supporting him. In fact, his employer said, "Shut up, clown. Bring your ass to work next week," which I find utterly crazy and distasteful, but hey, you know what it is. You can go ahead and watch Jack's videos on the topic, watch Jack's videos and thoughts, views, and opinions on the subject, and Jack has said nothing different than what I've said or what I've been saying for years and years and years in regards to the state of PlayStation, gaming, their developers, their first party, you name it. Jack has not said anything different. So, am I surprised that Jack Move Johnny is taking this level of heat? No, I'm not, because he isn't saying anything different than I've been saying. The only thing that's different is this: the employer likes him more than the employer likes me. The employer has shown him more bias when the employer has shown a clear bias against me. So, do I feel bad for the situation? I mean, not really. It's a job. You show up, you get paid. It is what it is. I'm not saying anybody's right or wrong. I'm just calling it like it is. But again, I welcome this because, I've already resigned myself to say that I will not be getting a PlayStation 6. I don't believe there's a point in getting a PlayStation 6. And even if this game didn't come to Xbox, I would still feel that way because, once again, Sony is putting their games out on the PC day and date if they're multiplayer, and the time frame they're putting their games out on the PC that aren't multiplayer are shrinking more and more rapidly and consistently. Look, I'm going to go on a limb and say this. If you're an Xbox fan, and I don't know what the future of Xbox is, it could be here, it could not be, it could be there, it could not be. But if you're a guy that wants, to have, let's say, more PlayStation games on the Xbox, more multiplayer PlayStation games on the Xbox, maybe Gran Turismo on the Xbox, maybe Uncharted, who knows? But I'll tell you this, if you want more PlayStation games on the Xbox, I would go out and buy this game. I would go out and support this game. Hell, this game could be a litmus test because this game is not on Game Pass. And the reason I think this game is not on Game Pass is they want a litmus test to see how many copies this game will sell with zero interference from Game Pass. They want a baseline of sales, reception, productivity, profits, revenues, and expenses. And right now, if you're an Xbox fan, I know you're disgruntled, I know you're looking at it as all hope is lost and things of that nature, but I would go out and buy this game and I would see what the future holds. Call it a $40 investment. Don't be one of these brokies that waits for Game Pass. Go out and buy this game. As far as all the rest of the drama going around this community between people, employment, mental health, social rejects, not literally finding a good work-life balance, well, I don't know what to tell you. That's something you'll have to deal with because unfortunately, oh hell, in my case, fortunately, that's not my life anymore. I mean, I'm looking at Twitter right now and people saying BG cracking the whip on y'all. Hey, that ain't my issue. You know what my issue is right now? Going out, having fun, working out, enjoying life, just taking it easy. And I will say this, because I have a post, I'm trying to bring it up right now, and let me find it. Let me find it real quick. Alright, I got it. Pseudo mental health advice. Just for anybody watching my channel. just for anybody passing by my channel, just for anybody following me on Twitter, remember to join the Discord. Good little community. We game in there, so if you're not about gaming, don't join. But just some pseudo mental health advice. And I'm not talking about, advice from hypocrites like Tony that want to try to call you out on something that they themselves do themselves, that want to try to call you out on something that is basically the norm for me because I say what I want and I say it when I want, so don't try to tone police me, Tony. I know you may mean well, but hey, put them sirens down. Y'all don't have guns over in the UK. Don't be trying to pull that crap over here. But just some pseudo mental health advice. Eat right. Your diet is important. Work out. You should not be fat. Get in shape. You should not be fat. Don't drink alcohol. I mean, look, everything's good in moderation. I'm not telling anybody to quit cold turkey, but I don't drink. Don't gamble. That is a vice. Stay away from vices, people. You don't need it. Find a good work-life balance. And that's something y'all are not allowing Jack to have. Jack wants to step away. Let him step away. If BG says the podcast will end without Jack, if that's what Jack is conveying, look, that's not Jack's problem. Jack's problem is Jack. Let Jack handle Jack. If anything else happens, let BG go out and find more people. He said he could make it happen. He said this was his decision. He said they're moving a new direction. Hey, let that businessman handle business. That shouldn't have anything to do with Jack's mental health. Jack needs to worry about Jack. Manage democracy. I'll let Ship TV continue before I go. Next up, don't live in a city. Look, I'm a suburban savage for a reason. You can have fun in the city, but why the hell would you want to live in it? Limit interactions with the non-swimming. That should be common sense, people. And I don't care what you want to say. I don't care what you want to think. I don't care what you want to imply. If you can't swim, I don't want to be around you. If you're trying to speak on me targeting certain demographics, look, my family's from the islands. The islands are populated by black people. People in the islands can swim. So don't make this a black and a white thing, or a yellow and a purple thing, or an orange and a red thing. It's a swimming and a not swimming thing. If you can't swim, I don't need to be around you. So when I go to the beaches, when I go to the pools, and you're saying, how come this group of people aren't there? Well, if you can't swim, we can't chill. Use that block and mute button. I don't know why you people don't use that button. I've been very clear and transparent about using the block button. What is that screaming outside? Is that a dying cat? I don't know. But regardless of which, look, my YouTube has had 3,000 plus people blocked since the golden age. So I don't care. Use it. I don't need to hear people. What is that? Some kind of animal screaming. I don't know what it is. But this video is almost over. Anyway, leave any toxic social media sectors. Not saying you gotta leave Twitter. Not saying you gotta leave Discord. Not saying you gotta leave Instagram, Snap, whatever you're using. But all the toxicity. Oh, goddamn Ship TV. Okay, back to what I was saying. Leave any toxic social media sectors. If I'm scrolling through Instagram, Facebook, whatever, and I see all these stupid dating advice, blocked. If I see all this stupid hood booger stuff, blocked. If I'm in Discord, I left all those Discords. I left, Jack Move's Discord. I left Blaze's Discord. I left BG's Discord. Those people don't care about you. Those people don't care to moderate. Those people don't care about civility. Those people don't care about a functioning community. They're just there for clout, and they're just there for attention. They're just there to use those platforms as vehicles to fund and platform their views. They don't care. I've been in both. I've tried to, do my best as a mod and in Weapon Wheel to police things, to make things civil. BG ain't want that. No, lo and behold, what's happening now? Jack Move is being targeted by the same people that targeted me, and that has gone a long way to deteriorate his mental health. Funnier thing is this. From what Jack has talked about, BG has said, just ignore them, Jack. Don't listen to them, Jack. Just keep doing what you're doing, Jack. And yet, the funny thing is, the very same people BG is telling Jack, not to listen to are the very same people he said he listened to in regards to the removal of me from the squad. So, again, hypocrites love having it both ways, but again, my personal opinion is this. He doesn't like the aggro. Jack attracts the aggro. So he wants Jack around because Jack attracts the aggro. Me? I give off the aggro. I call accountability. Can't have those kind of people around. And lastly, because I don't want to make this a weapon wheel topic, this is more of a mental health topic, and Jack is the topic. Prioritize yourself. Prioritize your goals. YouTube is not real life, people. There's a reason I call people NPCs. It is not real life. You need to prioritize yourself, your health, your goals. The only time I will disagree in regards to prioritizing yourself and your goals is, ironically, Review Tech USA. Because Review Tech USA had a 1 million subscriber platform. That is your job. That is your livelihood. That's what supports your family. That puts food on the table for your family and your children. So in that situation, I say prioritize YouTube.
That's the sound of heavy armor, stopping the spread of democracy in its tracks.
But outside of you, oh, come on, man.
Enemies that are more heavily armored require you to be more heavily armed. That's the stuff.
You done? Okay, done. Oh, he's not done. He's still going.
No defense democracy cannot penetrate. Brass tactics. Use them or die trying.
Anyway, to finish off this video, unless your YouTube channel is your livelihood, your legit job, your legit career, what you pay your rent, your mortgage, your food, your bills, your car note, your insurance, your investments, whatever, unless that is your YouTube channel, you don't need to prioritize these people. You need to prioritize yourself. You need to prioritize your goals. You need to prioritize your health. You need to prioritize your time. If Jack wants to step away, y'all should let him. The last time somebody needed to step away and y'all didn't let him, his name was Etika. And I'm not saying that Jack is going to do something like that. I'm just saying, God damn, shut up, shitmaster.
They won't like what they find.
They probably won't because you bold. Anyway, I'm ending this video. I'm trying to hop on MechWare, trying to hop on Ghostware. I got people in my ear on Steam right now. Y'all enjoy this video. Y'all enjoy your holiday weekend. Y'all enjoy having a happy Independence Day, 4th of July, whatever you want to call it. Celebrate the country. Celebrate time away from your computer. Jack, my guy, if you're being stressed out over all this stuff, just go offline. Go relax. Go do something. Take care, everybody. Have a happy Independence Day, 4th of July, whatever you want to do. Enjoy it. Don't take life too serious, people. Have a good one.